And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game called Pit Crew. Now, interestingly enough, two games came out last year called Pit Crew. One was from Stronghold Games. It was a speed game in which you are trying to fix your car as fast as you can and then rolling dice to move your car down the track. In this game, you are trying to fix your car as fast as you can. But they're different in how they do it. In fact, this game seems to me like it's more geared towards children, although anyone can play it, because it involves mathematics. Let me show you. So in Pit Crew here, each player is going to be having a little car that they're going to have on a racetrack. It's basically a scoring track, but at the end of 5 races, whoever is farther on here is going to win. Each player is also going to take a board of the color of their card and put that board in front of them. And then you're going to be drawing from a deck of incident cards here. You can also draw from a deck of super incidents here, but they're basically just they make the game slightly longer. So when you do this, you're going to turn over the top card, and it's going to tell you what everyone needs to do. So everyone here is going to need to do 1 fin and 1 engine. If there was a leader, which will probably happen at the end of turn 1, that person would also have to do 1 tire. Maybe everyone has to do 4 tires, and the leader has to do these 2 things. So it's going to show you what cards each person's going to have to do. Everyone's going to have to do something, but the leader might have to do something else also. So when that happens, whatever the cards are, and I'm just going to show you one of each card. There isn't a card here in the regular deck that will have 4 tires, a fin, gas, and an engine. But let's say we did have all that stuff. So we say ready, set, go for each round, and you can start turning your cards over. And when you turn a card over, what you're going to do is you're going to solve that card using these tokens up here. There are 70 different tokens, and you're trying to find the tokens. So here, for example, on a tire, there's going to show 2 numbers. I need to add those numbers or subtract them. So I could put a 9 tire tile here, because 4 plus 5 is 9. But I could also put a 1 there, because 5 minus 4 is 1. The next one is 2 and 9. So on this one, for example, I could put a 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. The green card is the same way, except that the numbers are much bigger here. So 55 and 16, if I add them together, that's going to give me 71. So I will take those 2 numbers. These are always going to take 2 tiles, and so I would put a 7 and a 1 there. But I also could have picked 39 and put that there. For the gas card, you are going to put the 2 numbers that come between. So here I have 4 and 7, and so I'm just simply going to put 5 and 6 here. And then for the blue cards here, for the engine, it's multiplication. 7 times 8 is 56, and so I will find the 5 blue and the 6 blue. Now, when you're playing this game, you're not going to have all the parts of your car that you need to do. The Pit Crew doesn't need to fix everything. So as soon as you're done, you grab the highest flag, gold, silver, or bronze. But if you want to, you can do more cards, because each card you finish is going to move you 1 on this track. But you have to do these before you grab a flag. So once you finish what you have to do, if you're like a little bit greedy, you might want to do something else before you grab the flag. After the 3 flags are grabbed in a 4-player game, there's only 2 flags in a 3-player game and 1 in a 2-player game. Then whoever won the race takes one of these. These are to show, they help a tiebreaker at the end of the game. But they also show how many spaces each person moves. So here, 4 points goes to whoever got the gold flag, 3 points to the silver flag, and 2 for the bronze. But that's not going to be the same on everyone. Here the points are 5, 4, and 2. Here the points are 6, 4, and 3. Everyone will move forward that many, plus 1 for each one you got correct. By the way, you have to get them all correct or you lose your flag to the next person who finished. So you want to make sure you got everything correct. Each person will check the person next to them. When you're done, you're going to put all these tiles back, discard the cards that you've used and finished, and then you go to the next one. After 5 races, whoever's the farthest on the track is the winner. Again, these are the super incidents. These just require you to finish more cards. You'll also notice that there's a clear fantasy kind of theme here, or weird themes like a war zoo and stuff. But the pictures here is the only place that really comes out. So as I said, you have this artwork, and for some reason we got the blue shell and it looks like Mario Kart. The artwork is mostly normal. It's just that there's a couple ones that aren't, which kind of throws me off. But the quality is fine, even though there's a lot of text on the cards. It literally is just flavor text for each of the cards. And then these are really easy to tell apart. It's not a problem. You can easily figure out that sometimes 7 is 49. The tiles here are easy. They're good to pick up. The cards look good. The track looks good. We did have a problem with the stickers for the flags. You'll notice they're not on the flags because the stickers are slightly bigger than the wooden pieces. And I find that really annoying when the stickers don't fit on exactly. These are pretty thin boards, but they are boards. They're not just a piece of paper on the table. So overall, the whole thing looks pretty good, and it fits in a nice, small package. Now, I'm always a bit of a sucker for an educational game that's fun, and this one works in that regard. It's teaching you to add numbers, the double digits, or subtract them. Sometimes you will take the numbers, and so for example, let's say I take this one here, and it's 69 and 12 on here. So I'm like, oh, well, 69 minus 12 is 57, and so that's easy enough, but someone has already taken the 5 of the green. So, okay, I need to quick redo it now. 69 plus 12 is 81. So I need to look for the 8 and a 1. And I like how that works out. It works really nicely. Sometimes you're trying to beat someone, but they just manage to take the color you need it. The game also has this nice, again, it's pretty simple. It's just addition, subtraction, and multiplication. But the game also has a little bit of that push your luck. You're the first one done. Of course, you're going to grab that one and get some extra points, but why not grab that and move your car a little bit more forward so you can maybe finish one more card, but while you're finishing that one card, someone else might beat you. Now, it is a speed game, and in any speed game, some people are just going to be faster than others. Although I found this one kind of evened out because you are not only doing math, but then once you figure out the math, then you've got to find that on the board. So let's say maybe you can add faster than me, but I can find the tiles more quickly than you can. And so I found that was a bit of a self-balancing. This works for adults. It works well with 3 and 4. 2, it's okay. I mean, it does work for 2, but it doesn't have that one person just beats the other person. It's just not as exciting with 2. I found that it's more exciting when lots of people are grabbing tiles. So very easy game to jump into. Like I said, it's educational because if you play this with kids, we'll teach math and things like that. I don't know if this is coming to America at all, because right now it's mostly it's a Brazilian game, but I really did think it looks really neat. It's one that I would recommend if you can find your way to get a hold of it. Check it out. That's Pit Crew. Dice Tower Judgment approved.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.